The concept of letting go for a leader, for any human actually, is so important. And I first learned of this concept of sunk costs with Seth Godin, one of the leading marketing experts in the world. And he gave this example. If you're going to see a movie at the theater, you buy the popcorn, you buy the pop, and you settle in and you're all ready to be entertained. And then it starts, and after like maybe 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you start looking at yourself and say, this is not for me. Most people stay in the theater. They're afraid to miss out. They're afraid that their money's going to go to waste. After all, they've paid for the tickets, they've paid for the popcorn, they've paid for the pop. Why not stay? What they fail to appreciate at that moment is that they're going to waste the next hour and a half of their life on something they don't want to do. The ability to walk away, to step and say, excuse me, I need to go out, to the people you're with, because you don't think or you don't believe this is worth it anymore, to walk away and let it go is the ability for a leader to let go. Where consciousness comes in is when we've made a bad decision or a bad investment or something, a bad behavior. It didn't turn out as we wanted it. Yeah, as we expected it. Consciousness comes in because what happens is we have to look at that and say, is this something I've done in the past? The same kind of behavior that I've done in the past? Did I go into doing this business, this investment, or this decision in a reactionary mode? Because there's no way you're going to let it go just like that. It's going to imprint something in your psyche, in your mind, that you're a failure or that there's something that's going to come up. And it's not the first time you've done that. Letting go from the conscious leader's perspective is a little more than looking at it from a sunk cost, like it's done and it's past. It's looking at it from the eyes of that, am I repeating myself? Am I doing different things that are actually the same and expecting different results? Are the results the same? Letting go of the story is where conscious leadership comes in. Letting go of the story that brought you to this behavior is what we have to focus on as conscious leaders. Because it's our stories that keep repeating itself. It's our stories that keep repeating itself over and over again in different scenarios. And we're quite insane because we're expecting different results. I have learned through the practice of being aware that my feelings or my stories lead me to a feeling, lead me to a reaction, lead me to a behavior or making a decision that lead me down the same path. I have the same results, the same outcome. And that's when I know I have to let go of something. And that something is the story that brought me here. It's the story that I believe about myself. And that's where awareness comes in. That's when you are aware of who you are and the infinite possibilities that you are, when you can actually let go of that story. It's a little more deep and a little more conscious than just walking out of that theater and saying, I don't care. Because we keep doing the same things and we're expecting different results. And we need to let go of the stories that brought us here in order to get different results. And that's conscious leadership.